Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the You Gotta Be Frickin' Kidding Me show with your host, LG, and the man behind the wheels of steels tonight.
It's LG.
It's LG. I said that already, didn't I?
You did.
Jeff Leaf, the host. LG behind the wheels of steel. Without further ado, welcome back, Jeff Leaf.
Well, we're starting off with a bang, folks.
I was thinking about the 130-pound nutsack on TLC last night.
Yeah, the guy, he got an operation, and they went ahead and took care of it. What the fuck? You let it go that long? But you know what?
Yeah, but Nicholson at work was telling me today that this thing was growing, 30 pounds a week.
30 pounds? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what he said.
Okay, what was the disease?
Remember, what was it about? Nobody knew.
Nutsack disease? I don't know.
Nutsack, swelling of the scrotum.
I don't know about yours. You sound like you got pretty big balls talking about the raccoon
Well, the older you
thing.
get, the bigger the balls get. Why? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the older we get, too, folks, just before the show.
I think the nutsacklicity,
Is that a word? Nutsacklicity.
you know, where
Okay.
it stretches out a little bit. It's like tits.
Right. Yeah.
Gravity takes over. What do you call
Really?
it? Sagging breast? Nutsacklicity.
I don't
takes
know.
over.
That might turn me.
Did you ever
that-
see nutsacklicity, Leaf?
You know what?
You
that
were
might-
bitching a week or two ago about your underwear. Your nuts were falling out the fucking underwear.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I got to wear whitey
I had to
tighties.
get an operation where they trimmed the sides of the underwear to make room for the nutsacklicity.
No, I don't want no trimming of the underwear. I want those underwear to be tight and white. Well, I'll wear gray ones once in a while on those kinky nights, you know.
Absolutely, man.
So, anyway, you know what? We were just talking about pissing, folks, before the show.
Because you had to piss.
We had
If
5
you didn't go down and
minutes.
drink a keg of beer before the show, you wouldn't have had to piss.
Pretty much. But you know what? 5 minutes before the show, folks, you know, I was like, well, LG, we got 5 minutes? Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Go ahead, go piss. Hurry up.
Needless to say, you're not 17 years old anymore.
I come back, and LG, I look at my clock, and I go, shit, we got 1 minute before we go on the air. And he goes, yeah, that's what happens, Leaf. You get older, it takes you longer to piss. It does. It takes longer to do everything. What about even masturbating, LG? Remember when you were a kid?
Who the fuck masturbates now?
No, not now.
You still do it now?
But when you were a kid?
What about it?
What about it?
What about it?
You could shoot a load from here to Prospect Avenue.
I put out eyes once in a while.
Oh, no shit. But now
Bitch would pull back her head a little bit, whammo.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky if I hit my belly button.
Hey,
Hey, yeah, I know. Ooh.
that's pretty disgusting.
You
man.
jack off anymore?
No, what the hell for?
Really?
Yeah, you got to save it up for in case you gotta, if she wants to ride the baloney pony in the tuna town, what are you gonna do?
Baloney Tony in the tuna town.
The baloney
That
pony
is a new one on me.
in the tuna town.
Hey,
man.
LG, God bless. I thought I knew them all.
You never heard that?
No.
Yeah, man. Get her down there on the foaming beef probe.
No shit.
Get it all erect.
Really?
3 minutes, it's all over.
Okay, yeah, camera shot can't see me under here, right?
I don't know.
Oh, God, I'm checking off. Oh, wait, I got the tater grip.
Don't do it.
No, I have to.
Don't do it, Leaf.
Oh, hey.
So, Leaf, honest to God, what is today? The first day of school, right?
For a lot of
Around
places.
here it is, but I
Right.
don't know what goes on down in the South, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
First day of school, they already got a shooter down there in Georgia today by a school. Can you believe it?
From what I heard on the news on the way in, nobody got harmed, but he was shooting at police with his rifle, gun. I don't know.
What's
What
the
he did.
story with this shit, man?
Because
Why would you
LG,
go to a frickin' elementary school
I know
for?
what the story is. Everybody wants the notoriety.
Oh, so I'm going to go down to the school. I'm going to start shooting.
Yeah, one day you're LG with your name on a bat. The next day you got your name up at they're putting flags at half-mast because of what you did.
Here it
I'm
is.
telling you.
Here's the story. McNair Elementary School gunman. Police in Georgia respond to shots fired. Suspect in custody. Okay? Okay. Police in Georgia responded to
19 years
reports.
old. But go ahead.
Is he?
That's what I heard on the way in.
Another young kid doing this shit, huh? Okay, police in Georgia responded to reports of an active shooter at the Ronald E. McNair Discovery Learning Academy Tuesday afternoon, according to WSB TV. Authorities arrested one suspect following the reports of gunfire. According to the Associated Press, SWAT teams were on the scene. DeKalb school spokesman Quinn Hudson said that all the students have been accounted for and there are no injuries. Thank God for that, right, Leaf?
Right. Absolutely.
Authorities were searching the building room by room. Ronald E. McNair Discovery Learning Academy is a charter school located in the Decatur, Georgia, with an enrollment of approximately 870 students. More from the Associated Press. A suspect was in custody after the gunfire erupted at an Atlanta area elementary school, where dramatic television footage showed a young students racing out of the building, being escorted by teachers and police. No one was injured, and the students and the teachers were accounted for and safe, authorities said. Students were evacuated from the McNair Discovery Learning Academy in Decatur, a few miles east of Atlanta, and sat outside in a field for some time until buses came to take them to their waiting parents. Can you believe that, Leaf? They had to be terrified sitting out
No
there,
shit.
man.
And then, you know what? Think about this. Then you got to send them back to school the next day?
Right.
I can understand why people want to homeschool their kids.
Yeah, it's
I can't
unbelievable,
homeschool
man.
my kids. Thank God I didn't have to because they'd grow up being dopes. they would.
That's funny, man.
Okay, girls, before we start class, get Daddy a beer, okay? We're going to learn how to, roll joints.
Yeah, man, I just can't believe it that this is what happened, man. It's like, the first day of school. It's like, I don't know what it is down there. It may not have been the first day of school there.
LG, you know what? We've said this on previous show, or, well, at least I've said it.
Here's the guy
Everybody
right
is
here, man.
going for-
Wesley Warren Jr. talks to Mark about his new documentary airing on TLC and his rare medical condition that caused his scrotum to swell to an astonishing 132 pounds, Leaf.
132
pounds, man.
No, wasn't that the same guy? He had a lot of offers.
Remember, wasn't it about a year ago, me and you did a show? We had the guy with the nut sack on there, and he was like, he goes on the bus and he puts the frickin' nut sack over the seat in front of him. Remember that?
Yeah, I do. And he didn't want to he had all sorts of doctors offering to correct
got to
it.
be a different guy then, man, because this guy, according to what I was hearing today, this guy couldn't find a doctor that would even treat him. He did, because he's on disability or something like that in Georgia, not in Georgia, I'm lying, Nevada, he couldn't go outside of the state of Nevada to seek help.
Well, they have him on disability. What were they going to do? Give him a fucking wheelbarrow? Here you go. Have a nice day.
Carry your nuts and get the hell out of
Yeah,
there.
no shit. That's what I would do.
This guy was telling me, Brad. He's saying when they discovered the penis after removing, first they're going, we can't find the penis. So it was like they struck gold when they are in the operating room. 18 hours of surgery he went through, and the doctor threw up his hands. He goes, we found the penis.
LG, I would have kept them big nuts. 132 pounds. I would have found.
You say that now, man.
I would have. No, bullshit. I would have gone into porno. There's women with a fetish. You could have two broads sitting there just rubbing them big nuts.
I just can't wait to get teabagged.
Oh, yeah.
Teabagged with 132 pounds.
Oh, we love your nuts.
Can you imagine trying
just
to...
like Brazil. Remember Mr.
Scrotum.
It was Mr. Balls. Yeah. Mr. Balls, I'm telling you, you go ahead and capitalize on that shit real fast. I mean, I'd go up there and go, yeah, baby, oh, yeah.
But the thing
and you hear
is,
that in the background, the porno music?
Can you imagine trying to teabag some bitch with a 132-pound nutsack?
Yeah,
You'd kill her.
She better put a fucking Kevlar vest, a helmet, all that. You'd crush her. Yeah.
Howard Stern would have went nuts.
would have went nuts. I get it.
Actually, I didn't do it on purpose, man. It was an accident.
Oh, gee, that's some funny shit.
Pardon the pun. But can you imagine Howard Stern bringing his dude into the studio with, who's the little midget they were going to float out the window with balloons?
Oh, Eric the Midget.
Is he still around?
You know what? I don't listen to Howard anymore. I gave up on Sirius because They're charging too fucking much.
How much is it now?
I don't know, $30-$40 a month, whatever.
You're kidding me.
Oh, no, I'm not. And you know what? They're going down. My prediction is I think Howard's contract is coming up, and he's had a big, I mentioned this before on the show, he's having a big pissing match with Sirius and all that because of stock options. They fucked them over. And Howard's
How much money did they give him? $500 million. I mean, what's he going to bitch about a few stocks? Come on.
No, you know what? It's the principle of it. They said this. You know what? I'm not going to put words in Sirius's mouth. I'm not going to put them in Howard's mouth. But Howard is a smart, intelligent man. I respect him. If he's got a bitch about something, absolutely, you can count on it. It's a good bitch. You know what, LG? A lot of people, they just like our radio show. Yeah, we're sitting here, we're dirty, we're this, we're that, but you know what? We're okay, guys. You meet us, we're not going to be looking at you going, hey, let's talk about a fucking 132-pound nutsack. You know what?
Not unless they bring it up first,
Yeah. You know what? There's plenty of people.
We're not going to pretend we're not educated people. We know about these 132-pound nutsacks.
There are stars that have met him. And even, just regular people, they come up, say this guy at 132 pounds. They say once you're on camera with him and on his radio show, he is going to rip you a new asshole and tear you up. That's his job. That's what made him popular. But they said off camera, he is a total gentleman. Regis Philbin. He lives in the same New York apartment or whatever the hell.
He lives with Reg?
Yeah.
You think those guys
they don't live
together?
I don't know. Maybe they do.
Can you imagine Reg going up to Howard's house? Say, Howard,
Regis,
got a couple of women on the line for tonight. You
realize how tall Howard is and how short Regis is? He wouldn't even have to bend down to blow Howard. He'd just go ahead and put it right in.
You think Howard would like that?
I don't know.
He's kind of weird,
Well, no, yeah, Howard's.
So when did you give up on listening to Howard?
I want to say 2.5, 3 years ago.
Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah, it has.
Jesus, this time.
And he was my hero. But you know what?
Jesus,
I just got tired of this serious radio shit. Pay for this.
You weren't serious about paying the bill, were you?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think it happened when Oprah went over there.
Yeah, how much money did she get? And she did a 15-minute spot.
Hi, I'm Oprah. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I'm ripping you off.
Howard busts his ass. That whole crew does. Gary Delabonte, Baba Booey, Fafa Flowfly.
Baba Booey.
And I love Robin Quivers. Oh, I love her. You know what? I remember first listening to Howard back in the 90s, early 90s. And I'll tell you what, I was shocked when I saw, this is back when radio was radio. You don't have this podcast shit and cameras and all that. I'll tell you what, Howard flipped me out as far as he came on. He's got this long hair. He's skinny. He looks like Big Bird. He said it himself. I'll say it again. He's uglier than shit. Then I seen Robin Quivers. The way she talked, I could have sworn it was a white woman. I saw she was black, and I was like, whoa, no problem, man. Robin is a good-looking woman. You've seen pictures of her.
I never did.
Are you kidding me?
No. Why would I kid you, man?
Get the fuck out of here. You never seen
Robin Quivers?
Never seen it.
I might have seen her once.
Bring it up on your internet.
She wasn't on remember those Howard Stern movies? Was she in any of them?
She was. Okay, he did the one movie, Private Parts.
I did see the movies.
Okay, Private Parts. That black woman, that was Robin Quivers. Howard played his, obviously. He played his part. She also played her part.
I'm looking at her right now. She's not a bad-looking woman.
She's gorgeous. She's a beautiful
what would be the
woman.
difference if she was ugly? I mean, who would care? She's still funny.
But it just surprised me.
Ugly women want to be funny and cute and all that shit on the radio.
And they want to get fucked, too. Ugly women, that is.
You think they do better than the pretty women? Because they appreciate it more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get an ugly... what's that song? Get yourself an ugly woman and make her your wife. She'll make you happy for the rest of your life. Because you know what? They think that's the last time they're getting dick.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. A pretty woman, they're going to be sitting back.
Are you done yet? Oh, okay. Because I can get
This
anybody.
is a real inconvenience.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry.
But an ugly
Whatever
woman?
you do, don't touch my face.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Ooh, don't put it there. Ew, that's sickening.
Ugly woman? They'll do anything. I want to go ahead, strap you up by your ankles, hang you right here in front of Vine Street right here, and we're going to film you.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Ugly women will do anything. Anything, LG.
You're kidding me. You
No,
sound
I'm not
like
kidding
you're
you.
a man with experience.
You look like oh, we're going to break?
Absolutely. Man.
Good.
It's the 6:15 witching
I'm
hour.
tired.
Come on, man. Take us to the break.
Look.
Don't be a
All right, folks.
piece
Hey,
of
we're
shit.
really happy you're listening to the You Gotta Be Frickin' Kidding Me show with myself, Jeff Leaf, and, of course, the man running the wheels of steel, my buddy LG. And you know what? You call in here at 216-672-4300 and try to offend my ass. I dare you. Piss off.
He dares you. We'll be
I
right
dare
back.
you. Here we go. Folks, welcome back to the You Gotta Be Frickin' Kidding Me show right here at streamingsportstalk.com. Oh, I just farted. Oh, that felt good.
Jesus, Leaf.
Hey, let's
Good to
talk
hear
about
in the other room.
Hey, we were just talking about Facebook. Folks, if you want to go see my Facebook page, it's Jeff Leaf. That's Leaf, just like a tree. I was just telling LG. I mean, I love it.
Jeff Leaf
I love it.
collection.
I'm not yelling at people, but I see all these recipes, and they're fantastic. You know, you got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do that. So I went ahead and said, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to teach everybody how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Fuck
know?
you, he says.
But
Nice.
go there and
Nice.
see him. What was the other one? How to make a pizza? You go ahead and call.
Wait, I'm going to the page right now. Jeff Leaf recipe. Okay, let's tackle making s'mores.
All right.
Snack food made by combining graham crackers, marshmallows, and chocolate, typically toasted on a campfire. That sounds too complicated. I have a better recipe. Drink beer at the camp.
There you go. That
There
was
you
number
go.
one. Number two was what?
Let's make a pizza. Yeah.
No, number two.
Call a pizza shop near you. I like anchovies. Wait 30 minutes or so. This is the hard part. Hang in there. Ding dong, pizza's here. Answer the door. Don't forget to tip them.
Right. And you're done.
That's freaking funny.
don't have to do
Here's a
shit.
good one for you.
Which
How to
one?
make a bowl of cereal by Jeff Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
Pick
now,
your favorite cereal.
now talk slow because this is complicated. Continue,
Pick
LG.
your favorite cereal, like My Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Pick
right.
your favorite bowl, not that kind of bowl, silly.
That's right.
Add milk and enjoy. You got to get to Jeff Leaf's Facebook page and check it out.
It's
He's got one on here. Jeff Leaf recipes: peanut butter and jelly sandwich. No, peanut butter and Jeffy sandwich.
Jeffy
it says.
sandwich. Yeah, that's right.
Pick bread. Add peanut butter.
Right.
Add jelly.
I got to write this down. Go ahead.
And then you got the pictures illustrating it, too.
Yeah.
One, you're putting the peanut butter on. Two, you're putting the jelly on.
What do you think? I'm a half-ass
With
operation?
the arrows pointing at the proper steps.
Exactly. Go to this
Does
side.
everybody
go to-
always put the peanut butter on first? Because I always do. What if you go in reverse? Does it
You know
come
what?
out
No,
bad?
no. Yeah, I'll tell you what. There's one step there. I'll
I
tell
mean,
you
really,
what.
man. What happens if you put the jelly on first?
Quite frankly, but I had to hurry up, and make this up. But you know what? You put the peanut butter on. You put on, I'd say, I'm a 1/4 inch to a 3/8 inch. Then, okay, my pictures show throwing the jelly on the other side of bread.
Right.
Bullshit. You put it on the peanut butter. Then you go ahead and put the bread on, and you tap the edges. You got to tap them
And that
so it
composes
doesn't leak out.
Right, that jelly dripping down on your clean shirt is a pain in the butt.
I'm telling you. Okay. Now
So
the
there
other
it
one.
is, Jeff Leaf's Facebook page. Get
What
over
was-
there and enjoy these delicious recipes just in time for the football season. They take tailgating to a whole new extreme.
Okay, you got to go back to, you see the s'mores one?
Yes, I do.
That's my favorite. I'm sorry. I don't mean to brag, but that's my favorite.
What about it?
About s'mores?
Yeah, well,
You got it up there?
I do.
Well, it's
Let's
got
tackle making s'mores.
Right, yeah.
Snack food made by combining grams, crackers, marshmallows, chocolate, typically toasted on a campfire. That sounds too complicated. I have a better recipe.
It's way complicated.
So drink beer
At a
the
campfire.
campfire. This
Right.
is very important.
Yeah, exactly.
Find a kid close by. Kids love to make s'mores.
They do. Kids do. They love it because they're in charge of something. Kids love making s'mores. No more than, I'd say 14, 15 years old. They start getting beyond
here's
that.
here's the important step 3. Ask the child that you would love a s'more and talk the little one up a bit. Whoa, whoa. You make the best s'more I have ever seen. Can you make me one? Bonus.
The bonus. I forgot about the bonus. Tell them the bonus.
Ask the child to get you a beer first. They like to do this also.
A kid loves getting an adult a drink. They love it, LG. You look at a kid, you sit there with your empty can going, hey, Janie, Tommy, you get me a beer? Oh, they're Johnny on the spot. Continue.
They're racing to the cooler, huh?
Oh,
That's it. That was the end of
They're
the recipe,
beating feet.
man.
But
And
you
it's
know,
got the copyright. It's got the copyright mark. Jeff Leaf recipe.
these are my recipes.
Oh, that's too funny, man.
Don't fuck around with me.
I got.
Oh, wait, is there
I
another
got.
one
I
in
got to
there?
tag. How do you tag this? I want to tag it to Beth.
Oh, go ahead. Well, just go ahead. Go to the picture, tag, and Yahoo. Send it to her.
Well, she
But
get the
isn't
whole
there-
thing.
Isn't there a
Is that what you do?
Huh?
How do you do that? I'm not up to this tagging shit.
I'm not up to this tagging.
Wait a
shit.
minute, man. I lost it.
Tag, you're it.
Jeff Leaf, make a
Everybody
pizza.
right.
It went back to the pizza one.
Oh yeah.
Hold on a minute, man.
I thought
gotta
there was
find the
another one
s'more
in there. Oh, about eating for free at the mall. Or eating free at the mall, at the food courts.
Wait, I'm going to tell her. Just check this out.
Oh, my God, do I got gas? I'm farting, I'm burping. What the hell is with this room? There's something with it.
Where do you see this one about eating for free at the mall at, man?
I thought I put that up there.
I don't see it.
Oh, you know what? No, I didn't put it up there yet. We'll have to hold that for
We're
a
going to
later
hold
date.
it for next week's show.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't put it up there yet. But you know what? Here, I'll give you a little synopsis. I went ahead. One of the pictures was, okay, go ahead and first find your mall food court. You know how or like a grocery store, LG, they're
Right.
passing out that food for free.
Right. Like
So
at
you-
BJ's Wholesale Club or the Sam's Club.
That or the Great Lakes Mall over here. And you walk through, you go ahead, they give you them little bites. You hit 3 or 4 of these places. Now you hit it a second time, but that's where I call it, you could do it twice. Unless you're, a cute little old man or a hot little blonde or whatever. But, being ugly guys like us, you hit it twice. That's it. Don't try to push it to the third time, going through the line and getting these tasters. Then,
Well, what happens if you go too many times? Do they get on to you?
no, then what you do, you go ahead and make a disguise and you put it on, and then you can hit the third, fourth time. I'm telling you what.
You take a disguise with you?
Yeah. In fact,
That's
one of
funny.
the pictures, I put up a picture. I'm spoiling it. Yeah, I put up a picture for a disguise, LG. It shows Michael Jackson before and after, back in the Thriller days, and then later on when he had the longer hair and he turned white. And I said, put on the disguise. There it is.
That's
they have
funny,
no idea. I'm not kidding. You've never done that.
Never.
You never walked through.
I don't have a disguise.
Yeah, well, it's hard to disguise your ass.
People know my voice, too. It gives me away.
Okay, practice
I don't
your
care
high
who you
voice.
call.
Let me hear you.
I can't do it.
I know you never could.
I could
Just
do
like
it when I was
Michael.
like 16 years old, but that was it. I don't know what
Anyway,
happened.
that's
Too much
my
yelling.
new gig, Jeff Leaf Recipes.
Get to the Jeff Leaf Facebook page to get your fill of Jeff Leaf famous recipes.
That's right.
And how canning of you to bring it up right before the preseason ends. These people could be tailgating, excuse me, with some Jeff Leaf recipes out
You
there.
don't need a grill and
No
all
charcoal,
that
no
bullshit.
grill. Can you
No.
imagine? Look at the time you're saving, not making people drag this shit out with them.
Yeah, I mean, I want to bring a grill.
Very
and-
astute
Fuck-
recipes.
Fuck that shit. My recipes, folks. Oh, well, like I said, s'mores. Find a couple of little kids. Make me a s'more. Hurry up. Before you do that, give me a beer. A little shit.
That's funny, man.
You know what? I'll probably get yelled at.
I can't believe how terrible you are making a child get an illegal,
Well, it's legal.
but getting alcohol for you.
People yell at you for that?
I would imagine
You're
they
not
would.
selling it.
They all bitch
Right?
about everything, LG. Why wouldn't they bitch about
You're
that?
not selling it, right?
Are you kidding me? You're making a child go over to a cooler at your campsite and getting you a beer.
Yes, I am. I give him a sip. Come on.
Hey, keep that to yourself. There'll probably
Hey.
be police outside waiting for you. For
That's right. Give me some vodka, kid. Okay.
contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
Take a slug off.
You know,
of
when
that.
I was a kid, I'm telling you, there was people that used to give. I seen kids chugging beers. Their dad would have them on their lap. Here, have some beer.
Yeah.
And they'd chug a half a beer. I'm not kidding you.
Not a problem.
These days, you'd be in jail.
Yeah, you ain't. Oh. pff. Yeah,
So
you ain't kidding. So
you probably can't even
politically
say,
correct
I'm going to
crap.
give the kid a beer.
No, you can't.
It's probably
and,
against the law.
and like I said, you know what, LG? Even though we really are famous, I'm sure I'm going to get calls from my lawyers and other people's lawyers for saying shit like
Leave.
that.
Keep your mouth shut. What's the matter with you?
I don't give a shit.
Right? That's what's going to happen.
I
man.
can imagine sitting in court.
So, Mr. Leaf, we did look at your website, and, well, it said that you were making children get you a beer.
Is this true, Mr. Leaf?
So, Mr. Leaf, don't you think that's wrong?
No. Okay. Kid, go get yourself a pop, and while you're in there, get me a beer. Is that okay? Fuck that.
You
Well,
got to
you
be
know what? I'm not-
politically correct these days.
Oh, I hate that shit.
Can you imagine, like 25 years down the road, some little kid's going to come up to some psychiatrist somewhere and goes, My whole life is in disarray because Jeff Leaf made me get him a beer. When all I wanted to do was make s'mores.
And not only that, the reason my hand is all burned up like it is, I had to make him a fucking s'more, too. Then it got caught in a fire. And he wanted some moonshine.
I hate when that shit happens.
Oh, yeah. Can you get sued for anything anymore? And it's bullshit, LG. I hate that crap.
Well, it's getting worse by the minute, man. Hey, speaking of shit that's getting worse by the minute, I don't know if you heard this on the news. We're going to talk about it after the next break, which is really coming up right about now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll be right back with more of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show right here on StreamingSportsTalk.com. What's the number to call, Leafy?
It is 216-672-4300. Call in and get pissed off at me because I make little kids get me a fucking beer and s'mores.
If you're looking for bronze gear that just puts you right in the dog pound, get to forever.com. That's the number 4, the word ever, forever.com. They got a great array of women's tank tops, hoodies, pullovers, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, as you can see Paul wearing right here, the owner of forever.com. If you're a Browns fan and you want to be a dogs forever with the dogs, get to forever.com and get yourself some of that great looking Browns gear. Don't forget Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Catch the Bishop, Abu Hezekiah Mujahideen live every Thursday night with the Sports Outreach Ministry show. You need a prayer? Give them a call. Remember the dials 216-672-4300 right here at StreamingSportsTalk.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
We interrupted this broadcast for a special message from
right.
Jeff Leaf.
A special message? I'm supposed to
Make
know
something up.
Really? Well, special message from Jeff Leaf is, now I feel like
I forgot.
I forgot or something. I'm so stoned, dude. No way. Anyway, LG, what else you want to talk about?
I don't know, man. It's
I
your
don't
show.
know. No, it's not my show. It's
You gotta
our
be
show.
freaking kidding me, man.
Oh.
How about this shit, man? I don't know if you heard about this. There was a guy over here on a scholarship playing baseball from Australia, right?
Yeah, I did. But
Did
go
you
ahead.
hear about this guy?
Yeah,
in
21
Duncan,
years old, went out for a
Oklahoma, man?
jog.
He's jogging, and these three kids, man, a 15, 16, and 17-year-old, they aim in on the guy while he's running by. They jump in the car, they follow him, and they shoot him in the back with a small caliber gun and kill him.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here, Leaf?
I'm telling you, notoriety and also make the laws tougher.
At 15 years old, you're going to go down and shoot somebody, man? Come on.
Well, at 15 years old, you
Leaf,
killed
we
somebody.
did a lot of crazy shit when we were kids, man. We did. We really did.
I never once thought about killing someone.
Neither
LG.
did I. That's what I'm
soaked
saying, man.
Their windows.
Right.
I went ahead and
Egg,
took
soap, toilet paper, fire extinguishers. You spray somebody with a fire extinguisher.
yeah, right. I mean, harmless bullshit.
Never ever.
Right, fuck you on their front lawn with weed killer? Oh, shit, I'm giving kids ideas. Not like we got a lot of kids watching this show.
But I'm telling you, man, can you imagine that shit?
I know. I couldn't think of... The only time I'm going to kill somebody, if they're threatening my life or my family's life or a friend's... Well, you. I'll let them... Yeah, fuck it, kill LG. I don't give a shit. No, I couldn't do that. Then the show would be done. That'd be terrible. No, don't kill LG. I'll defend you, buddy. Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, man, I don't even understand this world we're living in today. It's getting out, I guess it's past the point of outrageous.
Yes.
A 15-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old jumped in a car, followed a guy from Australia that was here playing baseball on scholarship,
Right.
and they kill him
That's sick.
for fun.
Yeah.
There's no
For fun.
underlying motives.
Yeah.
There's no cause for this.
They just wanted to kill
They killed
somebody.
him.
Yeah,
They
because
killed him.
You know what? They know they ain't gonna do. They're not gonna do shit to them.
I don't get it, Leaf. Do you get it?
No, I don't get it at all. But you know what? I mean, you make the laws tougher. Just like this, allegedly. You know what? Bullshit. You got enough witnesses, and they're all saying the same story. Guess what, 15-year-old kid? We're putting a cap in your head now. Bye.
But they don't. You can't even get the death penalty because you're not 18.
Yeah, and that's bullshit.
You know?
And they know
Just
it.
like this piece of
They don't
shit
care.
that shot them kids at the Chardon school. He's in jail for what? The rest of his life. We got to support him.
At the tune of what, $30,000-$40,000 a year?
I say by the time you're 15 years old, you know the difference between right and wrong. If you're going to jump in a car, follow somebody down the street, and shoot them and kill them, guess what? They should kill you too.
What? Hey! Here, I got a great idea. What's
What's wrong with that, Leaf?
What's the prison over Cuba over there?
Guantanamo Bay.
Exactly. Throw them there.
Make them swim there.
Yeah, I hear it's terrible over there.
Make
Throw
them
'em in
swim there.
Make them swim there?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a bunch of
Shark-infested waters.
with a bunch of dead fish wrapped around their fucking waist.
Right.
Dragging behind them.
I mean,
swim,
come on, man.
motherfucker, swim.
Leaf, really, come on. What did we do? Lose the values in bringing up our kids today? There's no values anymore?
Yeah, because
I mean, how old were you before you knew it was bad to kill somebody?
I don't even know, but it was instilled. Well, you know what? For one thing, and God bless both my mother and father, you know what? When I was bad at a young age, I got my ass swatted.
Absolutely.
When I went to school, I remember in 4th grade at St. Mary Magdalene, I didn't like it at the time, but I like it now because it taught me something. Throwing snowballs. You know what happened, LG?
What?
Into the principal's office, went on the microphone, the afternoon announcements. Hello, this is Sister Mary Ellen, and whatever her name was. We have 3 bad boys in here that were caught throwing snowballs. And we had to get up. I'm not kidding. On the PA system, all the kids are sitting in class like this. Hello, my name's Jeff Leaf, and I'm very sorry that I threw snowballs. And she whacked
Now, who are you
my
throwing
ass.
the snowballs at?
Huh?
Who are you throwing them at?
It didn't matter. We were throwing them at the building. You didn't throw snowballs, so they whacked my ass. And you know what? God forbid that my mother and father would find
That's what
out.
I'm saying, man. You go home
I'd
back
get
in them days and you say, hey, guess what?
They'd take-
Your father would give it to you again, right?
They'd take the tater grip to my ass.
Right.
They would. They'd wind up. My dad'd be going, hey, thank God I got this from LG. I got a good grip. I'm going to smack you. And you know what? That's true. It is. And you know what? Really, LG, you shouldn't spank your kids. You know what?
You know what? That's when this country started going to hell, man.
You know what? An LG, when
no
you
respect, no honor, no discipline.
Exactly. You know what? An LG, you know.
And Leaf, let me ask you a serious question. I mean, you just admitted you got swatted in school.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you ever get picked out of a line and swatted for absolutely no reason whatsoever?
No.
See what I'm saying?
No.
If you got a SWAT, you damn well better think you deserved it. Right.
You deserved it.
These teachers weren't there to beat the shit out of you because it brought joy to their life.
And you know what? Like I said,
bring it back. That's what I say. Bring back the discipline.
Hey, here's a good one for you. I shouldn't say their name. Well, I was in junior high, Willowick Junior High. I want to say 7th grade, gym class. And, you know, we're doing track, you know, and you have the long jump where, you know, it's got the sand pit.
Right.
I went ahead, LG, and all the kids are in line. You know, we're jumping, and I made a pair of tits in the sand. And Mr. I'm not going to say his, Mr. Rail, shit, he's retired.
He's probably dead.
He looked at me and he goes, "Leaf, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I thought
making tits."
I said, "I thought these boobies would make the kids jump farther." I thought it was funnier than hell. And I'm
sure he must have too, but he couldn't admit to it.
You know what happened?
He couldn't admit to it at the time, Leaf.
You know what happened to me?
What?
Went into his office after gym class, plastic baseball bat across my ass 3 times.
I'll tell you what, we had a gym teacher in junior high school that used to wait till you came out of the shower and swat you on the ass, the bare ass, with a freaking Converse tennis shoe, man.
Nice.
When you were done, you had Converse tattooed on your ass for the next couple of days.
I don't know. I'm sort of into that. Sounds pretty good.
I'm not kidding you, man. You ever get swatted on the ass with a freaking Converse when your ass is wet? You know you've been beat.
No, I never had that. But plastic baseball bat. And you know what? I mean, it didn't kill me. But you know what? I don't make tits in the sand anymore to this day.
You refrained from making tits in the sand?
I do not.
Even if you go to the beach?
I'm afraid to touch tits anymore. I'm not kidding. That's probably what ruined me. I should sue him. I should. I can't touch tits.
I wonder if there's any law against that now.
Nah.
Like the statute of limitations on the building of the tits and ruining your life is probably expired.
Oh, my God. It's terrible, LG.
We got to get you some professional help.
Yeah, I don't know shit. There ain't no fucking professional to help me. No,
it's
but
too
you know
late
what?
for that.
No, you know what? Getting back to being serious on it. You know what? It taught you a lot of values. You screw up, you're going to get swatted. And like I said, when that happened, my mom, if she's watching the show, she probably still hasn't heard this story because you know what? If I would have came home. How did school go today, honey? Well, I made a pair of tits in the sand, and I got swatted. And you know what would happen, LG?
What?
I'd get swatted again.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Just for saying the word tits, huh?
Now, I'll tell you what. You know what would happen now? Little Jeffy, what happened at school today? Well, you know what? I was joking around. I made a pair of titties in the sand, and they swatted me. Who did? And they're going to go down there and they're going to sue them, sue the school and all that, and then they're going to homeschool me, and I'll end up being a recluse like this. I don't know how to socially be active with people because I've been homeschooled my whole life.
And then you go home, you steal your parents' gun, and you go to a movie theater and start blasting
flip
people.
Out. You know what? I mean,
that's what this country's turned into, man.
We're paraphrasing the hell out of this story, LG, but that is the truth.
Right.
You know, I mean, these kids get coddled too much, way too much.
I said it and I said it again. I'll say it again. If look at World War II, what the Americans had to do. If we had to fight a war today, we got guys that don't even want to get their hands dirty, man.
Yeah, you're right.
We got guys that don't even know how to check oil in a freaking car, man. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Right.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's not good.
It's not good. It's not good at all. They should definitely bring back. You know what? My daughter, she no, I shouldn't. I don't want to bring it that close. But let's put it this way: I've heard enough stories of teachers in school that have said they can't touch the kids.
Right.
Nothing. And the kids know it, so they're like, you know what? Fuck you. I don't give a shit. I go ahead and put a cherry bomb down the toilet and blow it up. Nothing's going to happen. You can't touch me.
That's what we used to do. We
Oh,
used to
yeah.
have a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. Well,
But
yeah.
never once did we do anything that was going to kill somebody.
No. In fact, we always thought about it, before we did a nasty, heinous crime, if you want to say that. LG, we thought about it. It's like, hey, wait a minute, guys, let's back off. Somebody could get hurt here. Let's back off. Not that it
Back
didn't
it
happen.
down, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that means. We're taking another break, and we'll be
Another
right
break.
back with more of the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show live right here on StreamingSportsTalk.com with the host, Jeff Leaf. If you want to call in and bust our balls a little bit, pick up the phone and dial 216-672-4300. We'll be right back.
Under earth and sky. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. No more will I waste my time. I could do what on what crime. Standing on the edge of life. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. What if I just close my eyes? Would the daytime feel like night? Would the tears stay in my mind? Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. Said life would last forever. Keep my mind on something better. Doesn't even really matter. Jump into the darkest water. Said life would last forever. Keep my mind on something better. Doesn't even really matter. Jump into the darkest water. How long will I wait this time? Leave this twisted road behind. Buried under earth and sky. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly. Hope you're coming 'cause I'm ready to fly.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the You Gotta Be Freaking Kidding Me show. We're talking about swatting kids, and we should bring it back, right, LG?
Bring it back.
Bring it back. No, don't be.
Nobody
Hey, you know
enjoyed it. Nobody liked it, but you certainly deserved
You know
it
what?
if you got it.
Both my girls, and I'm sure your girls too, they got a spanking on the ass. And you know what? I'm not talking about winding up like you're going to hit a home run. You know what? That's enough at a tender age that it flips them out, that you're mad. Your voice, they get a little swat, and it straightens their ass right up. You know, now I agree. You don't sit there and grab
Next
the
thing you
kid
know, they're
and
going
boom,
out to find
boom,
people.
boom.
Please spank me.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been into that bondage shit.
I never been into it either, but
No.
I'm saying there's people that are, and I don't even understand it. Please burn me with a cigarette on the testicle. You know?
I almost spit that shit. Please.
Put my
Yes.
balls underneath your spiked heel and
Yes.
step down on it real hard.
Yes, mistress. Yeah. Oh, yes. The other testicle. Oh, yeah. Make them weigh.
Can you imagine, Leaf?
Huh.
Can you imagine? Where do people come up with this shit, man?
Some people are in this kinky shit.
Whoa.
What kinky shit are you into?
I'm not in any kinky shit like
bullshit.
that, man.
You
I don't,
got something deep down in your head.
No, I don't.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking getting beat to hell. You know, lingerie or, You
Well,
know?
lingerie is always nice to look at, but I don't
is.
see how you're going to make anybody feel pain wearing lingerie.
No, I'm not talking
Unless they give it
pants,
to
so
you a
that's-
size too small and you squish your scrotum sack when you're putting it out.
See, myself, I like to dress up like a woman once in a while and eat s'mores at the fire. Dressed up like a woman.
While some kid's grabbing you a new beer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, don't bring your kids into this. Now we're really going to go somewhere. Oh, come on, LG. Oh, Jesus. honey, come here. Put the beer down. Stay away from the transvestite as I'm over there at the fire. Hi. How are you?
Is that what a transvestite is? Just a man dressed up like a woman?
Yeah, they like to dress up in lingerie and crap like that. I don't know. I'm not into that. No.
That's funny, man.
At least I'm saying that on camera. Off camera?
Yeah.
Never know.
We can imagine what goes on out there at the lake.
Nah. Oh, yeah. The lake. Don't you dare say the name of the lake.
I don't even know the name. It's been kept top secret.
It is, because I don't want all the fans coming out there.
Right.
I'll have girls out there pulling their boobies on. Could you say my boobies? I had to sign 5
You're
tonight.
not allowed to touch boobies anymore after the sand issue.
Yeah, that's right. I sit there and shake. Then she pulls out a plastic baseball bat, and then oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
I'm in for it. I'm in for it again.
Do it.
I didn't even get to touch the boobies this time.
Excuse
I'm
me.
in for it. Did you put little nipples on the boobie?
Yeah, I did.
And what happened, man?
They were gorgeous sculptures. I thought I'd make the guys jump farther, jump them for the boobies. But Mr. Rail thought that wasn't appropriate.
Mr. Rail really needs help.
He swatted me on the ass.
Doesn't he, Leaf?
Yeah, I guess
The guy needs help, man.
No, he did his job. He did his job. I did something, that wasn't appropriate, and he swatted my ass and it straightened me up. I didn't make no more boobies in the sand.
Really?
Yeah, but you know what? I was lying before. I still like boobies. Boobies are cool.
There's nothing wrong with boobies.
No, boobies are neat. They're fun. They're squishy. I will love them and hug them and squeeze them and call them my own.
Because they're boobies.
Boobies are great.
Everybody needs boobies.
I was thinking about getting a few of those shots, hormone shots.
Oh, Jesus. Why
So I
would you
could
want
grow
to?
I could grow a set of boobies. I could sit there and play with them. Wouldn't that be neat?
That'd be pretty fucking weird.
Put a
man.
nice little brayer on. Here we go, being a transvestite. But once you have boobs, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be so wrong.
What is it?
I don't know. It's called I want a pair of boobies of my own to play with. I don't see a problem with it. Get a couple of shots.
Pretty
Yeah.
soon they'll be growing them in a laboratory dish, and you could just take them anywhere you want, man.
That would be.
I just read a
beautiful.
thing. I think they built a heart that beats by itself now, out of the human body.
Really?
Yeah, nothing even. It's just beating. They made a heart muscle out of stem cells, man.
I got a hand right here that beats by itself. I don't see the breakthrough here.
I don't know if you caught this latest news from Moscow, but they're investigating what they call zombie pigeons, Leaf.
What?
Yeah, Moscow is investigating zombie-like behavior with pigeons. It says undead pigeon apocalypse may sound like the next Sharknado escape a movie idea, but becoming a scary reality for the people of Moscow. Can you believe it?
Feed the
These are probably the birds that got into the vodkas.
So I guess that Mary Poppins song, Feed the Birds, Tuppence a day, that's out of there. The fucking thing will come up and claw your eyes out. What's it going to do?
A zombie pigeon.
Zombie pigeons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank
Thank God they're only in Russia now.
Yeah, no kidding, but it's only time before they come over here.
All depends which way the wind's blowing.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You get a little note when he's homing pigeons on their leg, pull it off and go, I am a zombie pigeon. Before you know it, it's clawing your eyes out. What? I don't get it. Zombie pigeons. Where the hell you come up with this shit?
I've seen a news flash, man.
You seen a new
I don't
flash?
make this shit up.
I think you dreamt
How
it.
could I
last-
even make up this shit?
You make up a lot of shit. I can believe you can make that up. I'm serious. Zombie pigeons.
I'm telling you, man.
Fly me
in
away.
Moscow.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay.
If they don't migrate out of there, they'll probably make them join the army.
Well, and then the bad thing is, if they come over here, they don't understand English. They only, you have to go, "Niet, niet."
It's all,
Prishnut,
you know,
yet.
it's all bad enough that you get pigeon shit on your car. Can you imagine what a zombie pigeon shit looks like?
Oh my God, yeah, it's probably all green and gooey and this and that. And then if it touches you, you turn into a zombie.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Something's going on here, Leaf. This world is.
Got a booger in my nose.
Well, everybody does.
Well,
That's why you should have a Kleenex.
got it. Right on the camera. Nobody can see me now. All right, what else, LG? We're almost done, aren't we?
Yeah, we're coming up on the witching hour of 7 o'clock.
Oh,
we got 5 more minutes.
Five
to fill
more
here.
minutes to fill in. What the fuck? We've talked about. What
We've
else?
covered the gamut tonight, man. The 132-pound nutsack, the shooting guy down there in Georgia.
Swatting kids. We should bring it
it's
back.
Terrible. It's just terrible, man.
It is. It's sucky.
Now we got zombie pigeons coming out on the loose here. Let's
Hey, you know
just
what?
hope they stay in Moscow.
I'll tell you
You know,
what.
it's hard to get out of Moscow. You just can't leave, I don't think.
I don't think it's that bad anymore.
I don't know about the pigeons, but
Yeah, the pigeons.
normal people have a hard time getting in and out.
Show your papers, pigeon, before you go. I'm going to United States. I am going to zombie-ize all of them too. Yavol istnak grushnit brato.
Grushnik.
I don't know. I'm just sitting there trying to imitate Russian pigeons.
Well, you think they got talking pigeons?
Well, wait. Our pigeons go. Maybe theirs go rushnek.
You never
I don't know.
You never, ever know, do you?
I wouldn't mind going to Russia. Well, wait a minute. No, I take that back. There's enough in my own country that I have not seen. I do not want to leave it. Especially these people going. Did we talk about Mexico at one time?
Well,
They
there
go
was a
there.
lot of bad shit going on
I've
down
heard
there,
people,
man.
they go to the resorts are all caged in and this and that. One guy told me they're
Don't
walking
go
around.
out of the fenced area.
Yeah, they're walking around with AK-47s, and they tell you when they get there, do
Don't.
not stay on the beach after 7 o'clock. You know what? Give me my fucking plane ticket out of here. In fact, I'll take a Russian pigeon on his back. I'll fly back home. I don't care if he's a zombie. Give me the fuck out of
jeez.
here. You got these drug lords and all that stuff. Why these people want to go there? I remember my daughter when she graduated, she wanted to go to Cancun, and I'm very, very laid back with my kids. Let them do this, let them do that. I looked at her absolutely.
Well, you know, I went to Cancun, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Maybe I
yeah,
didn't.
but you're not a pretty 19-year-old girl that's going to end up in a porno over in Mexico. Doing it with a
Why,
pigeon.
that automatically happens to every pretty 19-year-old girl?
Yeah, they're doing it with a Russian pigeon or some shit. LG, there's, you know what? I remember years ago we were all sitting around a campfire, sitting there bullshitting, and there was an old timing man there, and we're all talking. Yeah, I'd like to go to Spain. This guy, well, I'd like to go here. I'd like to go there. All other than the United States. That guy sat there and he said, "There is enough in my own country that I have not seen." And I just sat there like this. Bravo. You know what? I don't want to go anywhere. I don't even want to go. No, I will go to Canada. Canada, I feel safe. But anywhere else, LG? No, I don't want to fucking go there. You're American? Uh-huh. Well, guess what? We will take your tater grip to your fucking head now. Ha-ha. Guess what? You are a
Well,
prisoner.
yeah, the love for America isn't what it used to be, is it, Leaf?
No, it's not. They hate us, and you know what? Screw them. I don't want to take my money and spend it there. I'll spend it in my country. I haven't seen Mount Rushmore. I haven't seen the Redwood Forest. I haven't seen a lot of things. I mean, I'd love to go down to the Keys. I've been to Florida, not the Keys. Where else? LG, there's...
I've been to the Keys,
even
man.
in Ohio.
You never been to Key West, Leaf?
No, never
Oh,
been.
man, you got to get down there.
Yeah. But you know what, LG? There's thousands of places in our own state of Ohio that we could go see. And I want to go to another country and worried about that, I'll be sitting there tied up with a ball gag, back to bondage. Guess what, Jeff? You're a fag now. You're going to be in a fag film. All these guys are going to pull a train on you. You know what? I'm serious. I mean,
Oh, my God.
This is logical shit we talk about on this show, like spanking the kids, like this shit. I mean, come on, people, wake up. Stay the fuck out of, stay the hell out of these other countries. You don't want to
never
piss
know.
on them.
You never know.
Oh, my God, I'm farting again. Oh,
Well,
oh.
it's a good thing the show's over now because
I should have mic'd
we
that
don't
one.
want to
That
have
was a good one.
We don't want to have to sit here and put up with that shit. Pardon the pun.
All right, folks. Hey, everybody out there listening. Thanks a lot for listening. And don't forget, we put it up there on our Facebook accounts. LG does, myself. We'd love to see some sponsors. We're glad we have that new sponsor, Forever Dogs, right?
ForeverForever.com. Dogs forever dogs.
The number 4.
With the
Thank
word
you very
ever.
much. And you know what? The captains, they still right over here, right?
The Captain's Club, where
Captain's
I'll be,
Club.
where
great
I'll be
place
in the
to
next
eat.
15 minutes or so.
Have a cocktail over there. They sponsor us. We'd love to see you sponsor us, but more so, we like you watching the show. We hope you enjoy yourself, and hopefully we piss somebody off out there.
We'll see you next week, Leafy.
Okay, have a good night, folks.